Hey guys, this is for those of you that missed small group today or just wanted a quick review on the different multiplication strategies that we have been practicing so far this year. So with that, let's take a look at the problem 19 times 99, and we're going to be using partial products. So like we've talked about a lot in class, we've looked at this clue that in partial products there is the word part. So we're going to be splitting this up into parts to make it easier for us to multiply. So all of you should be familiar when we're multiplying numbers together. It's like making an array of 19 rows times 99 columns, and we're going to find out how much this is. But these two numbers are not easy numbers to multiply by. So we're going to split them up into parts to make it easier for us. So I'm going to split this into 10 plus 9, because 10 plus 9 equals 19. And I could find the product of this and the product of this and add them together. But 99 still isn't an easy number to use, so I'm also going to split that up into 90 plus 9, because 90 plus 9 is 99, and those are easier numbers to work with. Sorry, motion sensing. All right, so now 90 times 10 we know is 900. 9 times 10 is 90. I'm going to do 9 times 9 because that's a square number. I know that's 81. And now if 9 times 9 is 81, then 9 times 90 is 810. Now the last thing I have to do is add all of these up to find my total answer. So I have 900. Please excuse my terrible handwriting. And then we need to add 90, and we need to add 81. Wow, that is crooked. All right, 0, 0, 0, and 1 is 1. I know that's 10 plus 8 is 18. I'm going to add 1 here. That's 10 plus 8 is another 18. And my answer is going to be 1,881. That was a lot easier than having to try to multiply those together for me. All right, let's go to the next strategy then and see if it works as well. We're going to do the same problem, so we'll be able to see if we did them both correctly. 19 times 99, and this time we're going to use an over strategy. So when I write this down, 19 times 99, I see that one of my numbers is really close to a super simple number to multiply by. 99 is so close to 100. So I'd rather just multiply 19 by 100 because it's way easier. So I know 19 times 100 is going to be 1900 or 1900, but I'm not done because I added one group of 19, 19 times 1, I have to subtract 19 times 1 because that's what I added. All right, so I'm going to end up subtracting 19. I don't know that right off the bat in my head, so I am going to write out my subtraction problem. 1900 times 19, or 1900 minus 19. Can't do it, can't do it. I'm going to borrow. I'm borrowing. I'm borrowing. I'm going to have to borrow again. Oh, this is really embarrassing. If I borrow from 9, it doesn't become 10. It becomes 8. All right. Whew. Now that we got that covered. And I borrowed another one, so now this can become 10. All right, 10 minus 9 is 1. 9 minus 1 is 8. 8 minus nothing is 8. Oops. And 1 minus nothing is 1. And what do you know? We got the same answer that we got up here, 1,881. Same answer. Seems like our strategies are pretty solid. All right, so this was called partial products. This was called the over strategy. Both are excellent in my opinion. We're going to take a look at two more problems, and for these ones, we're going to be looking at a different equation. We're going to be doing 25 times 36. Now, you still could use partial products to do this. You could try to use the over strategy to do this if you want. But in my opinion, one of the best ways to do this problem is by doubling and halving. And we know that when we have a number like 25, that is a really easy number to double because it gets us to a really easy number. I'll show you what I mean. So 25, if we double it, gets us to the number 50. And that's way easier to work with than 25. If I double this half of the equation, I have to half this side of the equation to keep it balanced or keep it to the correct product. So 36 divided by 2 is 18. So here's my new equation. Now, this still isn't simple enough for my taste. I would like to make it even simpler. And I know I can because 50 times 2 gets us to one of the easiest numbers to work with. It gets us to 100. And if I double 1/2 of my equation, I'm going to have to half the other side of my equation to keep it balanced. So I'm going to take 18 and I'm going to divide by 2. And now I have 100 times 9, and my answer is a nice, beautiful 900. So especially when you see this number 25, we know that it's a really good idea to use a double, double, and then a half, half, or double and halving strategy to help you out. You can do this with any number. All right. We're going to be looking at the same problem, and this time we're going to be using the strategy 5 is half of 10. And so we practiced this the other day in class. And for this, we are going to use a ratio table to help us keep track of all of these relationships. All right, so I don't off the top of my head know what 25 times 36 is, but I know one group of 36 is 36. I'm doing my ratio table vertically. You could do it horizontally, but I'm really digging vertical today. All right, so I'm going to try to find pieces that are easy to multiply over here that are going to help me find 25 times 36 in the end. So I really quickly know what 10 is, because 1 times 10, 36 times 10 is 360. All right. I'm also going to need to find what 5 is, because this ends with 5, and I know 5 is half of 10. That's why that's what the strategy is called. So if I divide this by 2 or half it, I have to divide this by 2 or half it. And we already figured out what 36 divided by 2 was up here. So we know that 360 divided by 2 is 180. All right, so I have the 5 part of this number. Now I need to find the 20 part of this number, and I can find that easily by doubling 10. 10 doubled is 20. So if 10 times 36 is 360, 20 times 36, and I doubled this, so I'm gonna double this. And that is 720. So my final step now is I want to find what 36 times 25 is. Well, I already found out what 20 times 36 is, and I found what 5 times 36 is. So I just need to add these numbers together. Zeros, 8 plus 2 is 10. So I'm going to have another 100, and I got the answer 900. We can check it with the one above. We got the same answer. That makes me pretty confident that we are correct. All right, so that was your quick review of the 4 strategies we've done so far: partial products, the over strategy, doubling and halving, and 5 is half of 10. Hopefully that makes sense. Always, always, always ask if you have questions. Have an amazing day. Bye.